Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach, uh, which is called Sonarqube. So let's
Sonarqube.
discuss about
Okay.
yeah. So let's discuss about the SDLC cycle. So planning, here coding, analysis,
Hmm.
build, UT, packing, uh, archiving, uh, deploy to QA, and testing. So planning, we covered one tool which is called Jira Confluence.
Yeah.
In coding Git, I need to cover that one programming language Python today because Python is longer and this tool, which is analysis tool, smaller. So I'm getting this one.
Did you guys cover the
So
Python yesterday?
no, Python is
Okay.
will have it 4 to 5 hours at least for this.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's move on to the Sonarqube. So first question is, what is Sonarqube? So if you ask me what is Sonarqube, I would say it's a quality management uh, tool. Now, tool means we understand that will help you to improve the quality. It will help you to improve the cost. I mean, in decrease the cost for software development in this context and save time. These are the important reason why we are using some tools.
Hmm.
Management means what? Quality, quality management. So management we understand, but quality, which quality? So here quality, when I say it's a code quality,
Hmm.
and when I say it's a test quality, there are two things: code quality, test quality. So here you write a code, store the code in the Git, and then you need to find out the quality of the code. Test quality somewhere we'll do that at a 80 level. 80 means after acceptance testing. So you want to find out your developers are writing a code, and when we say writing a code, don't think it's like you are writing code only for the product. Everyone is writing a code nowadays. Everyone is writing a
Hmm.
code for the product or for the testing the product or the CI/CD infrastructure, automations, infra automation, all stuff like that. So code is like generic word. Don't assume that that code is we are talking about is like for the product. It can be
Hmm.
anything. It can be XML also. It can be YAML also. It can be any code, shell scripting also. So
Hmm.
code quality and test quality. So here SonarQube is managing code quality and test quality. So in this session, we'll focus on code quality because that's where we are getting heading towards in SDLC. Did I start the recording? Yeah. So code quality. Now you will ask me, how can we generate a code quality? So here, when I'm saying code quality, there is a two types of types. There's a two ways you can generate a code quality. One which you must be knowing actually, peer code review, and
Hmm.
another one which is static code review, right? So peer code review, I don't need to tell you what exactly that is. Your seniors will review your code and tell you yes, no, good, bad, whatever it is.
Hmm.
But what is static code review? So if you look at the practical approach, peer code review never worked. Why? Because after certain times, your seniors will start believing you. They are also busy guys, family people and all. They say,
Hmm.
hey, yeah, everything is working. Push this code. That is a dangerous thing happen in the software project.
Hmm.
Okay, so peer code review never works. So what to do? Then we move to static code review. So now the question you will ask me, what is a static code review? So static code review, what happens? Human don't review the code. Then who review the code? Code would review the code. Yes, there are certain code has been written to review the code. For example, there is one code I have written and which will read each code file and tell you whether comments are there or not. That's one simple way to explain. Okay, there is one more code I have written which will check do you have embedded some password in the code file or not. So there's one more code I'm writing which will check the code files, and we'll see that if certificate, I mean token is embedded or not. So it's like that. So here code would, sorry. So code would review the code. Okay. So now this code would review the code. So one code, I just now explained to you, one code would review one one code would review one scenario, correct now?
Hmm.
Scenario. So just give me 2 seconds. Someone is just give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Someone is knocking my door.
This
Yeah,
conference will now
sorry.
be recorded.
So yeah. So here code review, peer code review. So here one code review one scenario, correct? So in order to check the hundreds of scenario, you need hundreds of code, correct now?
Hmm.
So here code itself. Now this code, the one which review the code, can I call it rule? Rule would review the code.
Hmm.
The code which review the code, can we call it rule? Can we call it the rule? Hello?
If the, I guess if the code is writing some sort of a rules, maybe you call it, I don't
I mean simple. It's very simple things. So here there is one code. Okay. So there is a one code which we have.
know.
Now this code, for there is a two things. One person will review this code or one code will review the code. Correct? So
Hmm.
this code, the one which review the code, can we call this as a rule? Got it?
Sure, sure, why not? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that in industry we call it rule. Rule would review the code.
Hmm.
So same way, we need hundreds of rule to check something. Hundreds of rule would review the code.
Hmm.
Because hundreds of rules are there, hundreds of code will be there. So can we call it a tool would review the code? Because
Hmm.
this rules, you put it in one tool and you name it, correct now? XYZ.
Hmm.
And this category of tool, we call it SCA tool. SCA tool means static code analysis tool. So this would review the code. So the question was, how do we do the code quality? SCA tools will review the code. Where? And SCA tools have a rules. Rules is nothing but the code. Simple. So now where do we see that code? Static uh, code analysis tool. So you can trust this Wikipedia at least, and see hundreds of tools are there in this domain. Hundreds of tools. Again, depends on your requirement. Look at this. They have recently modified this tool actually. These pages. So they have modified and beautify actually. Wonderful. Yes. Earlier it was little irritating. Yeah. So many tools are there as per the languages you see here, left side. So many tools are there. Understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the things. So now the question was something different. So I'm not teaching you SCA tool. Then you'll say, Rajesh, then why we are discussing? So basically here, understand this. SonarQube will manage quality of what? Code review done by SCA tools. So it manages the, see, after that it generate a quality, it manages the quality for the projects, multiple projects and all stuff like that. Okay, so that's the reason I call it quality management tool. It manages the quality. Okay, now they have a multiple releases for this. There's a community release which I'm covering right now, free of cost. Developer release, they have a paid one, and enterprise release. There's a difference between these releases. So if you go and check download Sonarqube download, and here, see here, community edition, developer edition, enterprise edition, data center edition. So Here it is. So this is the one. So these are the differences between community, developer, enterprise, and data center. Four differences we have. Got it?
Yeah.
So in this, I'll teach you this one, but if you want to see extra supports are there here. So like that. Now this is the one. This tool is from SonarSource. There's a company which is called SonarSource who have developed this tool. This is in Java. So you need to Java, you need to install this for this. Okay, so this is the tool for quality management. Now next thing is why we need SonarQube. I'll not give you too much of jargons here. Simple, I'll give you reason. 70% of bugs found in the product, in the software, in the software, not because of bad testing, because of bad coding. Okay, bad coding. That is the reason. So if you do the quality coding initially only, this testings, patches, hot fixes, minor releases, this game can be minimized actually, saving a cost and correct now. So this is the region, one of the important region. Now you will say how it works, how it works, how it works. So let me explain it to you through image. Now in this case, we have a Sonarqube server. Are you seeing my screen, right?
Yes.
So this is a Sonarqube server. I'll set it up. This is your laptop. And here you have a source code. What we have in the server? So primarily three things we have. This is the DB, database. This is the website. And this is the rules. Now what is the rules? You know that. This is the rules. Now this is your manager who will check the web to find out what who has done the bad coding, what was that, why this is bad coding, when it was into, how to fix it, why this code is bad. All this information for that project, for the code, he can access through the web. Now the question is, how do we generate a reports first? So here we have a code, here you have a rule. So this rule need to run on the code, simple. So this is the two different machines. So how do we do that? So here we have scanner, you can say agent. So scanner is the third component. So here you have a server, scanner, and code. So third component, scanners you run on the code, mind it. The moment scanner you run the code, scanner is very intelligent. It's a utility, small utility. I'll show you that during the demo. So the moment you run the scanner on the source code, scanner analyze this code and hit to the server and get the rules actually. They download the rules, apply the rules on the code. The moment you have applied the rules on the code, it generate reports. It generate reports. This reports scanner move to the database, and historical data you will have in the database, and from here everyone can see on the website who, what, when, all this stuff. Understood the flow?
Yeah.
So when it all happens, all this thing happen automatically, okay? All this thing happens when you run scanner on the source code. Got it? Got it?
Yeah. So one question: the scanner is um, also another tool or utility provided by this
Sonar.
Sonar. Okay.
And code is yours.
Okay.
Got it? So nothing great about it here. We need to set up a server. We need to have a sample, some code. We need to have a scanner, run the scanner on the code. So the things you see on a website, that's all. So let me show you the demo directly. So here I am setting up the scan. I mean, first I'll set up a server. Sorry. So here I'll create some dummy machines for this demo. One EC2. Basically, when I use EC2, just saved some time. You can do in your laptop also, but I feel little odd when I struggle for something. Any Linux machine, you can go for 20. I'm going for it. That's fine. 4 GB, 8 GB, anything is okay. I'll go for 8 GB because new versions 4 GB, I think there is some problem based on my memory. So keep a Sonarqube, right? And PPK. 30 GB is more than sufficient. I will select the traffic, disabling everything. So 99,000 port has to be open for this. So 8 GB is also okay, no problem. And done. So this is the one machine I'm going to set up for the server. So let me log into this. Hmm. So here you got it. Let me log into this guy. And auth Sonarqube accept Ubuntu. Okay. One thing you must remember. Okay, I'm saying in the recording also. Sonarqube you cannot run as a root account, so you cannot be a root. Okay, so now I need to install Java. What to do? So Java install DevOps school. Okay, so Ubuntu I'm installing Java. Go for 14. Okay, you should check the system utilizations, all this stuff also. So here you can see that Sonarqube prerequisite, and you should read the documentations. So here latest version for server. Okay, 14 is also gone now. 17 they have. Okay, so I'm going to install 17 here. So these commands will install the 17 for you. So let me do that. Just matter of few seconds. In AWS, I mean in the cloud, it'll be machine will be much faster installations, you know. And
Is there a reason, Rajesh, they don't allow you to install via root account?
yes, the reason is server is having web database and Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch do not run with root. That is a problem. Elasticsearch is a problem. Uh, Earlier it was using Pune or something like that. I am not able to remember that exact name instead of Elasticsearch. So they were able to run with the root. So that is a problem. Okay, so Java 17 I have installed. Okay, um, so that is done. Now, guys, I need to download this community edition. So go to this place, here, download for free. Copy this link address, wget, enter, dub, bad. Uh, URL is changed. Click on it. Okay, so you have to steal the URL now because now it's downloading from here. Wget, enter. This is a zip file. You will have to unzip it. So here it is. So unzip this guy, enter. Unzip is also not there, so let me install it. Done. Unzip. And then you're going to unzip this. Done. So after unzipping, you will get the directory structure. Just go inside this. And here you have a data. Data means database. Now this is H2 database is being used for trial version. You can connect to the MySQL, PostgreSQL also. The file is here, configuration file. This is Elasticsearch. If you want to extend the functionality here, you will have a jar file. This is developed in Java. Sonarqube libraries are here, some website, logs, temp and all. Start stop script is here in directory. So mine is Linux 64-bit, right? So here, go for this Elasticsearch, Sonarqube, start. That's all. Now let me check the status. Status command, done. So Sonarqube is running. So now Sonarqube is running. These are the commands I run. These are the commands I run in order to do that. I'll share with you all these commands for you. So done. How can we access it? It's 9000 port. Make sure that you have open up. So let me get the IP address here and 9000 port. 9000. Oh, sorry. Username, default username is admin and password. So this is Sonarqube server. Use high RAM because latest version have lots of changes recently. Nowadays they are making the new release very often. So they are migrated to 17 also from 14. ADMIN. Password is PASSWRD. No, let me take ADMIN only and it worked. ADMIN. Okay, change the password. So ADMIN to ADMIN 123. ADMIN 23. Update. Done. Okay, so here there is a project, issues, rules, quality profiles, all this thing I'll explain it to you. So this is your Sonarqube server. So in this code, this we got it up and running. Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
Now I need one code. Where do we get this code? So I have some sample code. You can use it for it. So this code, which is you have, I'll share with you in the recording, so you will remember. Um, this is the one. So small Java files. Only two programs are there, two Java code, just for the demo. It can be 1000 also, but 1000 means 1000 run. It will be taking more time, at least 1 or 2 hours. So just two code for demo. So this you clone it. Don't download. Just clone it. It's a public repository. So here you have source code, this one. So what I did, typically I'll tell you what I did. Go to the C drive and tools, Sonarqube. This is my directory. You know that my favorite directory C tools. Inside that I've created one directory Sonarqube. Inside that here I have cloned this code, same code. Whatever the code you see here, I have cloned this. So this is the code. So now you got a code also. Now next thing is you need a scanner. So where do we get the scanner? So I'll just Google it. Sonarqube scanner. Okay. So Sonarqube scanner. Here you go to this page. Let me put it up in the chat. Scanner here. Now, if you look at it little bit carefully, uh, don't get lost. Slowly you will get used to all this stuff. So here we have so many scanners actually. Look at this. This is scanned for Gradle. I'll teach you Gradle. Then .NET, Maven also I'll teach you. Azure DevOps. This is Jenkins for, and this Vant, and this is the command line. Basically, it's a jar file. Put it in a different way so people can use it easy way. That's all. Jar file. This is the command line. So I'll download this. So here you see that download for Linux, Windows, Mac, Docker, and blah blah blah. It's a zip file. So you just download it and extract it. I have done already. So you see that here this is a scanner. If you download that zip file for Windows, you will see this file. So that's all. So where is a scanner? So I said every components we have it. You have a scanner also, code also, server also. So what I said, the statement, most important statement I said, what I said.
Sorry, what's the question again?
So you have all the ingredients for run, server also,
Hmm.
code also, scanner also. So what you need to do?
Just run the scanner to see if it checks the code.
Correct, yes. So run the scanner on the code. Where is the scanner? Here it is. So get a path. You can add in the path also. But right now I'm just hard coding this one. This is your scanner. Where you should run it? Code. Where is a code? So my code I have copied here. CMD and run the scanner. This is your scanner. You can add this in the path and you can run directly this one also. It will work. But right now I'm running direct everything on the code. I'm running the code. That's all. So what will happen? The moment you will run scanner on the code, scanner will go to talk to server, download the rules from rules applied to the code, then generate a report. A report will feed to the database of the server, and from there here people will see that what is the status on this. But there is a problem here. The problem is this one. So here remember that these two are different machine. So how the scanner will come to know this is my server? How? So what you need to do, you need to go to the scanner. Here it is. And there's a configuration file. Here it is. You need to modify this. And here the IP address need to change. So then this has to be uncommented, mind it. There is one pattern, okay, I want to tell you here. There's one pattern. So please remember that. So property file for scanner, config file for scanner is sonar-scanner dot property. Configuration file for SonarQube server. It got signed out actually. I'm using mobile actually today. So go to here, go to the conf, and here this is a property file for server. Remember sonar.property. And there's one property file for projects also, code. That sample is here, project properties. So remember that. So right now I modify the Sonar scanner property, and I said, hey, your host is this place. Okay. So now clear the screen, run the scanner. Now because I'm using this one first time, it'll take few seconds. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Done. So guys, here. Now I want to show you one file which is I did not show you. This is a project property file. So here some meta informations are there. This will tell you the project name, version of it, and some project key. This is required metadata. And here this is my Sonarqube username and password. This is the directory language. This is the directory where the source code were there. So you can blindly use these are the required one. There are more properties you have right now. You don't need to know that. So can we go and check that my project is DevOps School Chat. So here go to this, refresh this guy. See here. Now I want to know how many issues we have. So bugs, let's click on this. So how many issues you have? Bugs zero, right? Security issue zero. Security review hotspots zero. Coverage is a testing. Duplicate code 48%. Two duplicate blocks are there. Three issues we have with this maintainability. Maintainability means you have not followed the best practices. Let me find out. So these are the three issues. Let me, UI has got changed a little bit. So these are the three issues. Okay, fine. What kind of issues? Code smell. Is it still open? Resolve. Is it a minor, blocker, critical? Should we assign to someone who can work right now only one user? How much time is required to fix this? When this code was introduced 6 years ago, this problem was introduced 6 years ago, and click on it, see that some of the stuff here. You know what? Earlier it was coming author name also. Now they have not displaying from last few release. So it will check the code repository in Git and tell you who committed this code also. So that will also tell you. So yeah, these are the issues we have in the code and you have to fix it. Left side, if you see, this is the project. Left side, you see great filters are there. In real time, it's not three issues will be there. Thousands of issues will be there. So here you can filter by different parameters. Security hotspots, measure. These are the measurement. Reliability score, security score, maintainability score. So code browse if you want to browse. This is the code. So all this thing. How many times you run? So activities. You can compare between the multiple runs also. So now this is only one project. So I'm having DevOps School Chat like that. Will have hundreds of projects. So left side, the filter you can do based on that. So are you understanding what I was talking about? All of you. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Rajesh. Uh, so, Rajesh, is this what the QA team is actually doing when they're testing the quality of the
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We
code?
have not moved to the QA at all. Still under the development. Look at this here. This till here you have development. I'm still under analysis third phase of it. Developers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the one. Now everyone will fix that problem. You can assign to someone who wants to fix it. So like that, here you have issues means in real time thousands of projects will be there. So here you can filter that all the issues. Basically good for the managers and all. Now, here if you remember, rules, rules. So where is the rules? Because I said here, uh, scanner will download the rules. Where is the rules? All rules. Look at this. Here it is. Look at this. These are the rules which we got it free of cost from Sonarqube because it was free rules. Many rules we can buy also from the market. Java we have 626 rule. So these are the all the rules. So do you want more rules? Let me get it. So click on the administrations, click on the marketplace. First time understand the risk. Search for rules, plugins basically. So Checkstyle, one of the popular Java plugin, is a free actually. So you can use this one also for Java. Install this. So earlier, how many rules we had Java? 626. I'm downloading more rules actually. And you have to restart the server.
And can custom rules also be written which are not available specific to your code?
Yes, yes. Actually, to be honest, most of the rules has been written already. Just you need to get it from the market. Some of them are free or paid, but sometime you want to write a rules. For example, I'll give you example. Let's say you are working for uh, Microsoft, and then you want to make sure that each developer should should write copyright statement on header of each code. Correct now? Copyright statement for the Microsoft. So how do we check whether developers are writing or not? So then you can write a custom rules saying that okay, this particular copyright statement has been written or not. So yes, all these rules you will write in Java, and just like I'm installing it, you will create a plugin, and then it's a Java jar file. Mind it, it's just a jar file. Uh, admin admin123, and now let me show you the rules. See here, 811. You got the extra rules. Extra rules. So this is what I was talking about. See here, you have a code, you got the scanner, you got the server, scanner run on the server code, and scanner will do rest of the things. And you can see this is you and your managers can see the code quality at the website. So now you have rules, and here you can browse the rules also. Thousands of rules in real time you'll have it. Right now, these rules which you can see is a free of cost given by community. Paid rules people can buy it also. But the next question is, you will ask me, Rajesh, you mean to say I have one Java project which I was running right now, just now I run, and I have 811 rules. Am I running that many rules on my source code? One code, I have a two code actually, by the way. So here, two code. So 800 rules are you running on the two code?
Hmm.
So the answer is no, no, I'm not running all these rules. These rules is a dictionary or you can say database for the rules. It's only for you to reference. Then you'll ask me which rules you are running then. So basically what we are doing, we are creating quality profile. What is a quality profile? Look at this. Quality profile are collections of rules to apply during an analysis. Yes, we don't run these rules from here, but we create a first quality profile, and in quality profile we add the rules, and then we run during the analysis. Then you'll say, Rajesh, you did not created any quality profile. You did not added any rules into that. So which rules here we added?
Hmm.
So basically what Sonarqube has done it, as per the every language they support, they have created one profile default built-in. You see built-in default. So there is one profile for Java also, if you see here, built-in default, and these many have rules. I It got updated 16 minutes. I used 9 minutes ago. So basically, when I run any project, by default, if you are not assigned with any quality profile, this is being used because it's a default for all projects built in. Then you'll say, Rajesh, I don't want this quality profile. I want to have customized rule. Most of the organization, they'll create their own quality profile. So what to do? So let me create it. So here I'm creating quality profile from blank, language for Java, name DevOps, school, and create. So now in this quality profile, name is DevOps school, have no active rule, no projects. So can I activate few rule? Okay, so I need this, activate one by one. I need this one also. Who will decide? Senior developers will decide which rules they want it, which rules they don't want it. But I don't have the patience one by one. I'll do the bulk changes, everything activate in the DevOps school for Java. So now I activated almost so many rules in my quality profile named with DevOps school. Here it is. Look at this. So now this is the DevOps school. You see used never. Click on it. Now I'll attach to the some project. Right now, no project. So attach to my DevOps school projects. So if there is a rule attached to DevOps school, that means now if you run the scan, now it will be used DevOps school profile. See here, project key and profile somewhere. I'll show you somewhere here, loading the quality profile. Sorry. If you see this line, DevOps school right now. So this time I have run my own profile, which has a 600 plus rules actually. So this time, because you run more rules, more issues will come. It can fake reports also. We call it a false a flag spam actually. False spam, false flag. Sorry, false flag. So earlier, if you remember that, I had a three code smell. Now we got the 38. More rules, more issues. Simple. So you have to be very wise while selecting the rules actually. So did you understand the quality profiles? You can generate as per your convenience. I mean, developers can generate a quality profile and use it for their own projects. Are you understanding all of you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we'll say, Rajesh, okay, this is okay. What is quality gates? So if you want to understand the quality gates, first you have to look at this one thing which is very clearly here, and that signage past. What is this past here? So what happens? I'll tell you. We I'll put it in a very simple way, not using the complicated English word. Your managers or senior developers are tired. For what? Tired giving instructions. Hey, write a good quality code. You did this is bad, that is bad. And they're tired. They have a meeting. They send you this one, what do you say, emails, and they become tired. So do we have any ways where automatically, if you do not fulfill the criteria of the coding standard, then your code is not accepted? Can we say that, okay, your code automatically, I don't have to remind you, I don't have to send an email, I don't have to have a meeting for it, I don't have to teach you.
Hmm.
Tools process should be automatically enabled to teach you everything. Can we have something like that? Yes, that is where that quality gates will help the management for that. So basically, there's one gate which is default built in, which is named with a sonar way, and it has so weak condition. So every project was passing. So now I'll create a very strict quality gate. So let me find out the project status first. So here, right now I have a total code smells 38. So here I'm creating my own gate, DevOps school, save it. And in this gate, I'm going to add the project DevOps school. And in this gate, unlock edit. Little bit of UI, they keep changing actually. So unlock editing. This is the default they added, but I don't like it. So unlock editing, I'll delete all this thing. You can keep it if you want it, best practices. But right now I just want to be very strict actually. So here, very strict. So here the things is I want 0 bugs, 0 vulnerabilities. So anyways, bug I don't have it actually. Overall code, bug, so maximum allowed 0. Sorry, add conditions. Next one, vulnerabilities, add conditions, overall code, vul 0. Now I say duplicate code you have 48%, but I will not allow more than 5%. So duplicate code, duplicate lines, how much? Duplications 18 percentage. Just uh, so, more than 5% I will not allow. Code smells how many? 38. 5 I will not allow more than 5. So code smell more than 5 I will not allow. So I put the very restriction. That means anyone who violate these rules, gate should be failed. Failed means we will not take that code for what? We will not take that code for building, unit testing, packaging, archiving, deploying, and testing. Why? It's a waste of time, right? Why should we take a bad code for rest of the things, right? Correct, no?
Hmm.
So can I run it now? I'll just run it, scan it on the code one more time. Done. Let me go to the project, and here failed. Now developers are panicked. No need to send an email. Why it failed? Because you gave me 48% duplicate code where it was instructed 5%. You gave me 5 code smell, 38 code smell where we expected 5. Rest of the things did not violate it, like number of bugs and security, because anyways it was not there. So now guys, did you understand the importance of gates? How its silent feature automate the stuff?
Hmm.
Uh,
One question, which is the, the larger organization may not have this exact tool, but this SCA type tools, they all have this similar kind of functionalities and features built in where they do all these kind of checks.
uh, uh, See, honestly speaking, I have not come across any organization where they are not using it.
Hmm.
So if they are not using this one, then they must be using Coverity. Very less options have, I mean, there's so many options, but the kind of richness, the kind of features they give it, these are the two dominant player actually. So maybe they might not be publicizing this tool, but limited to the developers, but they must be using actually.
Okay.
Check with the team, they will tell you. Develop specifically those who's writing a code for the product, no, they will tell you more details actually. Develop environment.
Okay.
More questions, guys? Okay, so now you understood this project's issues, rules, quality profile, quality case. Under administrations, you can install the plugins and extend more features. But here, under the security, you can add more users. Here you can add a groups, and here you can add the permissions. So more or less creating user group and permissions, it's like easy work. Here you can manage the projects, delete or edit the permission, who can see all this stuff like that. So this is the stuff. Yeah. So now next question from me is, you may have these questions like where we are going to use it. So basically you might I don't know, I mean, if you're coding, you will use it, but if you're not coding, you might not using, then but where you will work on it. So basically they will tell you, hey, integrate everything, integrate CI with automated analysis, automated build, automated UI, automated packing, automated archiving and all. So then in that case, if you have knowledge on this, how it works and all, then it will be easy for you to understand and integrate. So now you understand what is server. Now you understand what is a code. Now you understand that what is the scanner, scanner, what is the rules, what is the profiles, what is the gates. So now when you start working on the integration using Jenkins or some other tools, you will not have a question mark in your mind saying that, oh, I don't know this tool, I don't know how to work on it. Because developers most of the time they will bother about, hey, I just have some issues, I'll just fix it and done. They will not take care of the integration part of it. That's not their job. So you will take care of it. And that is where that you need to have comfortable. You need to be comfortable with this tool actually. Make sense?
Hmm.
Any questions, Purnima, Rohit, Tarun?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.